Welcome back to Buzzy's Boaty, everyone. Nice to see you again. This video was supposed to be coming from the boatyard, La Marina, showing you all the fantastic work that's been going on in the boat, the engines fitted, etc. But due to yesterday being the hottest day on record, decided to go against that this week. We're going to be doing that next week, so that video is to follow. So I thought for this week we'd do a bit of a techie video, to be honest. There's quite a few people asked about bits and pieces that we're having fitted to the boat, what we've gone for, that kind of thing. So it's going to be a bit of a techie video with this. I'm probably going to break it into two more palatable, shorter videos. And it's for anyone who's interested in what items we're purchasing to fit our own boat out with, basically. So you will need a cup of tea and a chocolate biscuit for this one. Okay, so we'll get started. First of all, the engine that we're having fitted, that we've decided to go for on our canal boat, is a Canal Line 38. Yeah, so this is a 38 brake horsepower engine. And since we've got a 57-foot boat, that is plenty of power for what we need. They've got a good reputation, decent size alternators on them, 100 amp hour alternator for the leisure batteries, so should be plenty of power for what we need. And of course the spares are reasonably priced as well, so longevity, that's going to work really quite well. Now batteries, we've actually decided to go for our own selection of batteries, if you like. Batteries is a bit of a technical topic when you get into narrowboat. That's in toilets, I think you'll find if you speak to anyone who has a narrowboat. We've decided to go for pure lead carbon AGM batteries, which basically means they can accept charge a lot quicker. They're pretty newish on the market, to be honest, for leisure batteries, but they can charge up to 90% in less than an hour, which is fantastic for what we need. Means you've got to have the engine on less, but also you can discharge them a lot more, so you've got a lot more usable power. And we've gone for 4 of them, 4 100 amp hour batteries, so plenty of power for what we need on our boat, with being the two of us. From that, we have solar panels. We've decided to go for Victron 215 watt 24 volt solar panels, the rigid solar panels, because you can get solar panels that actually stick to the roof these days, but we've gone for the rigid ones. We like them a bit more because you can move them around. They're supposed to be very efficient, they're very well made, great guarantee, 25 years, which is fantastic. But we ended up going for specific mounts. Now we got our mounts from Midsummer Energy. They were really good, spoke to them on the phone, very knowledgeable, very helpful. And as you can see from the picture, these mounts allow you to tilt the solar panel right up on its axes, which isn't that important through the summer, but we will be continuous cruisers. We will be living on the boat full time. In the winter, that 4 or 5 months over the winter time, being able to aim your solar panel directly at where the sun is has a huge advantage to how much power you're getting from them. It really does. So worth the investment, I think, from that point of view. We've also, though, invested in a generator, which is no cheap feat, but we've gone for a Honda EU22i, so it's a 1.8 kilowatt pure sine wave inverter. So if in the winter months when there isn't much sun, instead of running the engine to charge leisure batteries, which is incredibly inefficient, running a really big engine to just charge a few batteries up, we can plug the generator in and run it for a couple of hours, and that will put the charge back in the batteries. It runs on unleaded petrol, though I intend to get that converted to LPG, liquid gas, because it's safer, and there's gas already on board, of course, because the cooker, etc. The inverter we've gone for a Victron. They tend to be pretty standard these days, Victrons. There is other makes, but we decided to go for the Victron because we got the solar panels. The Victron is a 3 kilowatt inverter charger, so it will allow us to have up to 3 kilowatts of power on demand, which is really useful because we will be running a washing machine. Now the thing is, we are buying a hot fill washing machine, an EBAC washing machine, one of the only ones I could find that will take a hot fill. Vast majority of washing machines are cold fill these days, which means the washing machine takes an immense amount of electricity to heat up the water, like a kettle basically, and that's what takes the power. Anything that heats something up takes a lot of electricity. So if we can take the hot water from our calorifier or hot water tank, then it's already been heated up by the engine for free in that respect. Oh, not free, but so we're going to have a proper domestic full-size washing machine. And the reason we've gone for EBAC is they are made in the UK by a family-run business who make all the parts in the UK. So your carbon footprint's really low. They get really good reviews on which. We've decided to go for them, and they're reasonably priced as well. So fridge wise, we have gone for an Inlander fridge. Now with regards to fridges, you may or may not know this, but fridges, it's a standard under the counter fridge freezer that you might buy from like a appliance shop in the UK, but they have been converted to run on the 12-volt power supply of your leisure batteries, because you don't want to have your inverter on all the time. It's a real waste of electricity. So when they're converted, it seems to bump the price up about £300, because you can buy in a standard fridge freezer for about £200 really, as you're probably aware. But you're looking at £500 or more straight away for a 12-volt version. And I've checked, it's not running on unicorn dust or anything like that. It is 12-volt, but they're really quite expensive. So hopefully that will last a long time. I'm hoping. With regards to the oven, we have gone for a Thetford SpinFlow Duplex LPG 12-volt. That's a heck of a mouthful. Try saying that quickly. I don't know. But basically, it's just a smaller version of your normal kind of oven, but it runs on the LPG again, because that's what you have on boats. It has a 12-volt ignition, so there's no reaching into the oven with a match and hoping for the best and losing your eyebrows. With regards to the hob, we've gone again for Thetford. We've gone for a top line 931. It's a 3-burner, so it's quite a long, thin burner. It looks quite nice. It looks different. Wanted to look a bit different, a bit contemporary inside our narrowboat, rather than the more classic looking, which is great, but it's just not for our tastes, you know. What else have we got in the kitchen? I think that basically finishes the kitchen off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there for the time being, and I'm going to talk about what's in the saloon and what we've actually got in the bathroom. You know, what toilet we've gone for, the shower, the wash basin, etc., the units, and also the sleeping area, the bedroom. I'll talk about that in our next video, just to break it up a little bit, to make life a little bit easier, I think, on us. Okay, any questions, feel free to leave comments or questions in the comment section. That's what we're here for at the end of the day. Please, if you've enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe it. Otherwise, I shall see you on the next video. Okay? See you soon.